You are here. This is Flip the Script, an epic of ideas to closer together. Because if you can think it, you can flip it. I'm Anne from Team Flip, and every day this week, we are diving deep into a specific focus area. Today, we are looking at ways that Flip can foster deeper connections with family and friends. That's right, you can take Flip beyond the classroom. Are y'all ready? Let's flip the script. Hi friends, hello, and welcome to Flip the Script. Today we're learning how Flip can bring our families and our friends closer together. And joining me now are some of my awesome Flip friends. They are experts at their craft. We have Claudia Daniels, Brian Lopez, and Nikki Jones. Why don't we start by having each of you introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Claudia Daniels. I live in Georgia. I work as a former educator and a 24-hour care provider. The last flip group I created was for Beachbody.
Hello, my name is Brian Lopez. I live in Southern California. I work as an ELD and intervention teacher. The last flip group I created was Summer Adventures.
Hi friends, my name is Nikki Jones. I live in Virginia outside of Washington, D.C. I work as an instructional technology coach, and one of the last flip groups I created was called Date Night.
Oh my gosh, those sound like awesome groups, friends. We're so excited to have you here. And I just saw some tweets. I know friends are tuning in from Poland. We've got friends in Brooklyn, Washington State, so all over. Thank you for joining us. We would love for you to share photos, favorite moments, shout outs, your questions, anything really, on Twitter, Facebook, Insta. You can tag us at Microsoft Flip and share a shout out or let us know where you're tuning in from, and maybe even share an idea about how you're using Flip or a new idea you get from today's discussion. And speaking of discussions, let's get started. Friends, here is our first topic. One way I use Flip to connect with family and friends is...
Hey, I'll answer that. So in 2020, my husband suffered a massive stroke. And as a fifth grade educator, I worked in an amazing community. And so many people were reaching out to us, so many families, my husband's friends and family, they were all reaching out to find out what was going on and what they could do. The best idea I could come up with was to share his daily updates on Flip. I shared his daily updates on Flip so that everyone could see what was going on with his progression. And then we created a group for them to respond. And I took it in every time I could get into the hospital, and he got to hear their voice through Flip. And so honestly, Flip is one component that helped bring my husband back. Brian, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way I have decided to use Flip this summer is to create a summer adventures group. So in a traditional summer, we would use a composition book or a type of notebook, and we would document it. But then I thought, well, let's go a little bit further. So we're going to take it to our phone, and we're going to use the Flip Summer Adventures to document everything we do using video. So we have started it at home, and when we're done, we'll have a collection of everything we did this summer, and then we can share it with friends and family from that point forward. How about you, Nikki? What are you
I
up
love
to?
what you were saying, Brian. We use Flip with our family. So I started actually because I had a 4-year-old who wanted to do everything that I was doing at school. And then I was like, I can just create a group for him. So one of the things that really got me hooked was using it with my boys. I have a 6 and a 3-year-old, and we have a group that is just filled with all of these different things. It started out as just a massive group, and then I had to get it organized. One of the coolest things that we did, kind of talking, same idea, Brian, with your journal idea. Every year we get caterpillars. So this year we got caterpillars. You can order them on Amazon. Did you know you can buy anything on Amazon? Got them on Amazon. They come as like little teeny peeny larvas. And I usually make them write and document it all, but my 3-year-old can't participate in that. So he was able to be right along, and we have 24 days of our caterpillar from the teeny larva all the way to it released when we released it as a painted lady butterfly. So there are so many different ideas, but I really love using it with our family.
Oh my gosh, friends. Okay, so hearing all of these ideas, Claudia, from connecting with your community and providing daily updates or words of encouragement and support, and Brian capturing adventures and really helping foster that classroom to family and guardian connection, and Nikki capturing moments from date night to family memories. These are all so special. So I'm curious, what are some of the impacts, or how has your family responded to taking and using Flip in these ways? Anybody want to share?
So I'll just jump in because my husband now, he like gets these ideas, and last night he had one of them. So he was like, let's do chicken lollipops and we'll make a flip. So I love that it's transformed. And even so the baby is 3, he'll grab the phone and do it. My 6-year-old, he'll just grab it. He knows how to get to his topic, get to his group, post everything. So they're just jumping in on their own without me even prompting them. And then it's so funny, they want to know who I shared it with. If I shared it on Twitter, or if I shared it on Facebook, or if I'm going to download it, or who saw their video. So I just love that ability for them to be connected. And one more thing I wanted to say, kind of tying in with that sick piece, we were all super sick for Easter, but we did a whole bunch of really fun activities. So the people that we weren't able to be with during that time, we were able to still be connected, and they could see everything that we were doing. So I just think it's so powerful in that sense.
Yeah, definitely. Staying connected, I think, is something we've all experienced. And Claudia, I know you feel that, especially as you've shared these updates about your husband and feeling connected, and the words of encouragement. What a powerful example.
Yeah, and you know what? During his stroke, it was at the height of COVID, so no one could get into the hospital. They only let me in out of the grace, you know. And so when those voices, he started hearing the voices, the hospital even started using Flip for other patients. And then now that whole grid serves as like a time capsule, because my husband doesn't remember the time, those 3 months he doesn't remember it, but now he sees all the love and support, and with the updates he's seen how far he's come.
Wow, 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 wow. That's so incredible. Brian, I'm so curious, real quick, about the way you've used it. Like, what have you noticed about how this has brought family and friends, or bringing in those family communities in a new way?
Yeah, well, tying into kind of something that that was said by Nikki, I think when you do it on Flip, the family, they want to do it. They want to do it on their own. It's not something they have to do, something they want to do. And with all the filters and stickers, it just creates more engagement that they love doing.
Oh my gosh, great point. Y'all, these are phenomenal examples. We have a question from the audience. I want to address this real quick. Joe is watching from Joe Lilly. Hello, thanks for tuning in. Question about how easy it is, and can they edit it? So yes, absolutely. The beauty of this is capturing those moments and memories in an organic way. And I do this with my niece. Every year on her birthday, we add a new Flip topic, and we curate memories from throughout the year, special moments, big moments, small moments. But the beauty of that flip camera is you can use it to capture and create in your own unique way. And there are all kinds of editing possibilities. You can submit it, you can download it, save it, add it later. So tons of creative ways and a ton of accessibility options too, using captioning or editing your captions. So Joe, thank you. That's a great question. And friends, thanks for your responses. We have our next topic already. I want to jump to that. Let's see what it is. A pro tip to take flip beyond the classroom is?
I'll take that. And so I want to really piggyback on what everyone has already said. So my pro tip is simple, but it's liberating. So my pro tip is just to really like plan, record, and then share. Like, don't overthink everything or trying to make sure that everything is perfect. If you just think about what you want to capture, plan it, record it, and share it. Don't overthink it. Brian, what do you think?
Well, that sounds great. Yes, don't overthink it. My pro tip is download the app on your phone, either iOS or Android, because your phone is always with you. So just take advantage of that and try to capture anything with the Flip app and just have fun with it. How about you, Nikki?
I really love what both of you said. I have my phone with me all the time, so definitely get the app on there. The other cool thing though is even if you don't have the app and you've recorded something already, you can upload it into Flip. So there are lots of creative options. My pro tip is just find something that you really love and you're really passionate about already in your life that you want to share with other people, and then start recording it. It might be an outfit, it might be a book club, it might be your grocery list. I don't know, it can be anything that you're excited about, photography. So find something you love and just don't overthink it. Get the app and do it.
I love those ideas. Don't overthink it. Be authentic. And Claudia, your 3 words, plan, record, share, is a brilliant call to action because anybody can capture any moment. And y'all, we all live with this device right in our hand. I have Flip on my home screen right at the bottom. I'm not going to show you all the notifications that I have on my email and my text, but it's right there. I can launch it and I just keep it right at my fingertips to capture and curate all of these moments. I'm so curious, as you all mentioned this, the authentic, the capture. We all know if you can think it, you can flip it. When did it first occur to you that, hey, really, I could take this beyond my classroom? I'm so curious.
I'll take that one. Probably, to be honest, I wanted to do something creative for my husband, and we've been married for almost 20 years, so one year I created a flip for his birthday, and I sent the link out. Hold on one second. I sent the link out to his past professors. Be kind, calm down, give me 1 second. I sent them out to past professors, his friends, because in another state, and everyone responded. He didn't even know what I was doing because it was nothing I had to get people to come to. They all celebrated his 43rd birthday, and he said it. He said that was the best gift ever. Oh. I know, right, Brian? What do you think?
Well, I think it was kind of like what you said earlier. It's a time capsule. I mean, I have time capsules from my classroom, so why not have a time capsule for home? And I think that's just powerful because you can do certain things with photos, but a video time capsule from when they're 2 or 3 till they're 8 or 9, that's very powerful.
For me, that's kind of what it was, Brian, is that time capsule piece. And my phone, I won't even tell you how many pictures and videos are on there. I had to get the biggest iPhone because it's just full of them, but I didn't have like a nice way for them to be organized or that even my kids could go back and watch them. So both of the boys will grab their phone or the iPad and just go back and watch videos, which is also really special that they're already able to kind of have the experience of those memories from not that long ago, but they're all organized in a really nice way that makes sense to me and that we'll have forever. So that was how
I love this. A family flip time capsule. What a beautiful way to capture those. And we had a shout out on social from our good friend Monica, who shared that they're using Flip for birthday messages as well. And this was for a special 80th birthday for her sister, and everybody recording those messages and sharing them, favorite music, favorite pictures, favorite memories. It's a quick, easy way for any family or any group of friends to get started and begin to curate those special events or moments or trips, or whether it's connecting from a big moment or a small moment. I love reframing it and thinking about it as a flip time capsule, right? Incredible. How easy was it for your maybe family to understand? Nikki, you said even your little boys understand how quick and easy it is to find and add to the topic, right?
So they will both grab my phone or their iPad and they can get right to Flip. They have a group. So I like to make everything in Canva and like make it personalized. So theirs has like camo and little animals on it. They just pop right in, touch the group, they touch the topic, and they can start recording with very minimal support from me. So that's really cool.
Oh my gosh, I love that pro tip. I love that pro tip. Thank you. Shout out to Tanya Gonzalez sharing kids sports memories with family and friends. That's another brilliant example of how this can be used to capture, curate, share, and celebrate those moments. So Tanya, we love hearing that example of your family and your friend group sharing sports memories from all of those events that you're going to. All right, friends, it's time for another topic. Are you ready for this? Let's see what it is. One outside the box way I want to use Flip this year is...
Yeah, I'll take that one. So, like, some people don't have a son that has special needs. And so what I've noticed is when I do recorded messages, give me one second. When I do recorded messages for him, it makes him feel as if I'm in the room with him. And so the recorded messages on Flip will encourage him, correct him if necessary, give him kind reminders, and we can see his growth over time as he responds or the teacher responds. So we have documentation of his growth and anything she needs me to know, not in written form, but as a Flip so that I can share it with Josiah and it'll connect our home to school and to any family I want to share it with as well. So that's my goal this year with Flip. Brian, what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking outside the box, but more along the line of outside my classroom to like whole school community. I do projects like morning messages and read across America with my entire school community. So I think this year I want to tie in a Flip Live event with like the one for International Dot Day, but do it as a whole school so that it goes beyond the classroom and the whole school can participate in that event live. How about you, Nikki? What are your thoughts?
Two out of the box things that I'm kind of thinking is that I'm really passionate. I love photography. And when we were actually just at ISTE Live, Anne and Al Thomas did this awesome flip hunt. And there were some creativity pieces in there and photography pieces. And I really loved being able to share my work in a way. So I would like to create a photography group. And then one other one, I'm all about boy mom life and sharing things as parents. So I want to start kind of a parent group and just being able to share those those little mom tips, mom hacks, dad hacks. They don't have to just be mom. And ideas, just a nice face-to-face way to connect and share little tips and tricks and recipes and all the things.
Okay, y'all just shared a whole bunch of incredible ideas, whether it's documenting growth over time, having an entire school community celebrate an incredible day of creativity and innovation like International Dot Day. Nikki, talking about a parenting group and sharing ideas, but I want to start with that creative flip hunt you mentioned. And the whole idea of a flip hunt, for those of you who are listening in, it's a scavenger hunt, but done on flip, where you capture those moments, those challenges, the tasks, the hunts, if you will, of what you're going after. So perhaps you're going on a color challenge where you're looking in your environment for a specific color and capturing that, or maybe you're incorporating the expansion of perspective and take 15 steps and look around your environment and what do you see? What do you notice? What do you wonder? Or maybe it's something fun like in your home, have anybody share a special place for them or one element that they have so many happy memories with. Nikki, I love this. So you mentioned that flip hunt and the camera creativity. I think I love to say, push all the buttons, play to learn. And the flip camera has so many creative effects inside. Going on a flip hunt or just creating a space to play for yourself in the flip camera, in the flip app, even on the web, that's a great place to start, right? I think, Nikki, share what one big takeaway from that flip hunt, or maybe how you pushed the camera limits in a new way to express your creativity from that flip hunt.
So like Ian says, I love to push all the buttons, but so I was actually taking the photos with my iPhone and then I was able to share them. So that's kind of the cool piece too, is that there are so many fun features like stickers and GIFs or GIFs, whatever you say. You can add text, you can add borders, you can add brand new backdrops that are videos. Like there's so many awesome things in there, but even if you just want to make it super simple, you can add like custom photos. So I just, right from your camera, you just boop, press the photo button and pop it in there. So the picture that I took, I could put it in there. I could put some music with it. I could talk a little bit about it. So Al talked about all of the like principles of photography. So using rule of thirds and leading lines. So I was able to share a picture that I took that was meaningful to me and explain like how I use that photography principle and share it. So I just love that.
Oh my gosh, amazing. I love that. And Claudia, you mentioned documenting growth over time. And in your family, that's a powerful thing, not only as you've seen your husband recovering from his stroke, but documenting meeting goals and new successes for your children. I'd love if you share a little bit of insight about how Flip helps document that growth over time.
Well, let me talk about the one for my husband. So, every day the doctors would give me updates on how he was doing. So I would share them. So that was over 100 days of just sharing. So it was progression. It was encouragement for my husband because he doesn't remember. It just showed how far he had came despite what was said may happen, and then for Josiah, for our son, just documenting his growth. We started a little bit and it exposed his current teacher with Flip and the Microsoft tools. And then so just seeing how far he's come and how those videos has helped him,
That's so incredible. And I just want to zero in on that phrase, 100 days of encouragement. Those words that your community shared with him and your family, no doubt, are such special treasures now. Nikki, I think you want to say something, right?
I just wanted to jump in really quick, kind of speaking about that progress. Our little guy who is 3 is mildly apraxic, and we are doing speech 3 times a week, and we're doing OT, and he really has been responding well to like the little papers that he gets and he brings home, but they're just black and white. And I wanted to start using a mirror with him. So I got my phone out and I put the photo on for the mirror, and I was like, we just need to flip this. So I turned on the Flipgrid camera, and at first I just put the little black and white pictures, and then I was like, let me add the GIFs. So now he can practice, he can see his mouth, and he can get the prompts, and I can give him the cues that the speech therapist is giving us, like round your lips. And he's seeing and he's picking. So I click on all the W words, and he's picking a watermelon and water and all of the things that he's interested in. And again, we're going to have documentation of how he's doing, how he's progressing, and it's a time capsule. And I'm also able to share that with his speech therapist. And now we're kind of going between the public school system and private. So it'll be a nice bridge, and they will both be able to see what he's doing and kind of keep that communication strong. So I'm really excited for documenting that progress.
Oh my gosh, these examples, friends, are so powerful. And I just want to say thank you for sharing these such authentic, beautiful, meaningful, inspiring examples from your family and friend communities. And what we're doing here today, simply by sharing these, is helping folks get some new flip vision. And I wanted to ask you all some final thoughts about how folks can start to recognize these moments where flip can help bring family and friends together. Nikki, let's start with you.
I just think I'm going to go back to what I keep saying. Find something you love and use that as your starting point and share it out with family and friends. I feel like that's just the best advice that I can give.
Yeah, I love that. Find something you love and start there. And family is a great place to start because we love and hold so dear our family. Thank you, Nikki. Brian, I'm so curious about you. How do you know when to use flip, and what insights do you have for folks who are listening in about the right way they can use it to bring people together?
Well, I think the right way is just use it. And like I said, use your phone because it's always with you. And when you have that train of thought, you're like, well, I can flip this, I can flip that, I can record this, I can capture that, and your creativity just stems and then it grows. So just pick one point. It's whatever you're passionate about. I've heard that several times, and just have fun with it first. Like, don't make it where it's a chore. Just make it where it's fun, and just start in one spot and grow from there.
Brian, I love that. That's such a great example. Have fun. And we all love to play, and we play to learn, and families play together, and communities celebrate those kinds of moments. So I think that's a really great insight, and the convenience of just having your device in your pocket, in your hand, close by at all times. Folks can use that Flip app and capture those moments. Brian, thank you. I love that insight. Claudia, how about you? What do you think?
Girl, you saw I was over here brewing. I'm like, don't forget me. Okay. So, like, anytime if you have something like you talked about passion, but you need to get it out to a broader audience. Like, I'm currently reading. I'm about to start back up The Miracle Morning. Like, if you haven't read it, you want to read it. It's life. And so then, like, I want like dialogue. I want talk. I want to share with the broader audience. So anything that you are passionate about but want to share with a broader audience, not a bunch of text messages, not this, not that, like, just make a flip.
Oh my gosh, friends, this has been so incredible. Your insights are so powerful, and I just want to say thank you so much for your time today. And I just want to celebrate and recognize each of you, the efforts that you're making to build up your families, your friends, your community groups. I know it is hard work, but the truth is all of us want to feel more connected. And I really, truly believe, we say it all the time, if you can think it, you can flip it. But having the option to use flip really truly can connect us in the most beautiful, new, incredible ways. So thank you all for sharing your love, your heart, your mind, and this expertise with us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having us, Anne. It's been an honor to be here and such a great conversation. So I'm going to share some Sophia Sun hearts with everyone.
Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome. Again, friends tuning in, thank you so much. And as I said, Flip can help bring the people you care about closer together. So my challenge to you is, as you're walking through your day, test out your own Flip vision and ask yourself, could this be a Flip group? Can I capture this moment on Flip? Yes, absolutely. And an easy way to start, play to learn. Join our Flip the Script group this week. Creators of all kinds are sharing their big wins using Flip to bring their communities together. And you can head over to flip.com/flipthescript2022 to join the fun. And every response you add all week long will give you the chance to win some fresh new Flip swag. Friends, today has been so fun. This conversation's so special. Thank you for spending your precious time with us. And on behalf of Flip, our amazing guests, Brian, Nikki, and Claudia, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to tune in to Flip the Script all week long, friends. Have a great day, and we'll see you out there. Bye!